Hey guys, today we're dissecting memes by categories. We'll look at the most popular ones we can find on the interwebs. I'll explain each category and rate the memes based on them. Alright, let's dive in. Historically funny memes tier. These are the type of memes and videos that everybody can have a laugh at. Well, at least we did back then. Your mom probably would understand some of them if you're Gen Z. Internet memes and funny videos go way back. The first internet meme coming across in 1996. It is almost uncomparable to what we find funny today. The comments under the Dancing Babies video read that a lot of people at first thought it was a real-life baby when it first came out. In this tier lies the classics. I have added some older memes in the tier list, but today we'll focus on the time period after Vine was launched and became popular, because I personally think that's where the beginning of the end for humor online as we know it started. Relatable humor tier. We're skipping forward a few years. This is where video and image memes become popular of their relatable manner. Literally me, everyday struggle memes about school, work, social anxiety. You can see a variation of these all throughout the years, and they're still being made to this day. Relatable memes really took over around the mid-10s, when social media became more personal. The earliest relatable memes beginning to appear at around 2009 and peaking in 2018. Instead of laughing at something or someone, people started laughing because they saw themselves in it. It became this sort of bonding ritual between people online, and I would say that it has impacted us generally in a positive way. An inside joke everybody's getting tier. After Vine shut down in 2017, the landscape of internet memes shifted towards faster, more algorithmic, and often more chaotic short-form video content, primarily driven by TikTok, and later on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts. TikTok was launched in the late 2017 for what started as a simple lip-sync and dance video platform, soon after turned into something that resembled Vine. But the humor on it started becoming questionable. The regular funny videos as we knew them started shifting into being about more specific and personal topics. More often than not, these videos were accompanied with a cringe aspect. Someone doing something dumb and unimaginable, or utterly humiliating themselves for the world to see. Whether it be screaming on public transport, filming people's reactions to uncomfortable pranks, or even mentally impaired folks posting themselves innocently, just doing their thing, and people having them turn into a meme, ridiculing them. It seemed that almost everybody could find themselves to be a part of the new arising meme culture.
What do you want, narc?
Take a shower.
Can't. I'm pheromone maxing.
This isn't you, Bubba. You don't get to talk to my alpha that way.
What?
Here arises the inside joke that everybody's getting. Someone films a so-called cringy video, the next person makes an edit of it, adds their reaction, sometimes funny commentary if the person was really trying. But the overall main idea behind this tier is social bonding through ridiculing something together online. They say it's good to laugh about oneself, but sometimes I do believe that it has been taken too far, especially when we're talking about people who are not aware of their actions and the footprint it leaves behind them. But I guess that's how we see the light of day. We've found that laughing about each other makes us feel better. And I'm not even going to lie, some of those videos are truly hilarious. Acquired knowledge needed tier. The next tier arises exactly from the last we spoke of. These are the type of memes that you need to have seen a video of, known something beforehand, or understand the backstory of it. Most of these meme videos consist of mini videos together, compilations of explosive funny sound effects that do come from other funny or cringy videos. Usually a funny image is used alongside of a funny sound. You have to at least somewhat understand the underlying origin of the image or the sound for it to make sense to you. But to be honest, I think most of them are made for them not to make sense. These memes are the ones which if you showed your mom, she'd probably be confused and ask of you to put that phone down for once. For you to understand these memes, you have to have an acquired knowledge of something. It could be an old funny video edited in a new humor type of a way, which most of us would catch on pretty fast. But if you weren't up to date with all the memes the internet has provided so far, there could be an understanding barrier. Absolute brain degeneration tier, or so-called brain rot. While brain rot is a modern slang term referring to mental fatigue from excessive social media consumption, there is a meme category arising called as brain rot. Can we even call it being a meme anymore? This is where most of us, I hate to say it, but older folk start to drift apart from the alpha gen humor. Brain rot literally describes digital media deemed to be of low quality or value to such a degree that it is ironically spoken of as causing harm to the viewer. All of these are trend-setting titles, which kids cannot get enough of. This could somewhat fall into the category of acquired knowledge tier, but the exception is that a lot of the time, the kids don't even understand the so-called meme. Let's take 6-7 for an example.
6-7 on a Merry Christmas, 6-7 on a Merry...
I have a younger brother, and I do work with young people, and none of them could explain to me what it is and why is it funny. It's just trendy and popular. And us living in a consumption era and raising our children in it enables our children not to consume what we find authentically funny, but rather what is trendy and popular. I had to look up the meaning of 6-7, and the explanation of it almost made sense. The joke of why 8 was scared of 6, because 6 ate 7, and me trying to be the responsible adult that I am, I tried to explain it to the kids that I know. But they seem to be more confused by my explanation rather than the saying itself. If we take a look at the categories and how it all presents together, there is an undeniable downfall of what is considered funny these days. And if you do struggle with feeling left out of a joke, then trying to keep up with it, no longer ironically, could interfere with your perception of what's funny. We together create the society we live in, and more or less, the herd instinct affects us all to a certain degree. Whether we want it or not, I think we see it in the fashion industry the clearest, where a certain piece, which used to be thought as ugly, has made itself mainstream again through social media. And even if you don't like it, seeing it everywhere, over and over again, everyone wearing it, it almost subconsciously creeps up on you. And before you know it, you feel drawn to it and start liking it. Taking all of this into consideration, I am intrigued and interested in what is the next step. How will it evolve from here? And how the current progression is going to affect our youth later down the line. I think we can say that social media has the greatest impact on us as people in this day and age. With older generations especially, we have started to stray away from being chronically online. We've started to see the impact it has caused us, and it is trendy to live a more analog life now. But that is not the story with Gen Alphas. Whether you find the new arising humor funny or not, we're all in this ride together. This is my meme tier list. It's by no means big and impressive, but I think it carries a meaningful message. If you want to see an impressive meme catalog, there is one made by a Redditor called Paper Cup. I'll link it down below so you can view it for yourself. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you next time around. Goodbye for now.